See? First, stop. Or cancel.
Wait. Okay. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Shayna Allen and this is Mackenzie Coffee. Today we are going to be making Caribou burgers with homemade fries. But first off, I just wanted to say thank you to Aboriginal Support Circle for hosting this event. I haven't done anything like this before, so bear with us if we do make any mistakes. So first off, we are going to start off with making mayo. I actually learned this recipe last year when I had my food cart, and it was a big hit, so I thought I'd share my recipe with you guys today. So we'll be doing a basic mayo along with a garlic mayo. So we want to start off with 2 egg yolks. So I'm just going to have Mackenzie put the egg yolks in our Ninja. I'm going to do the egg yolk and put the whites in here. So I'm going to double the recipe just because I'm having a family barbecue tonight and they love the mayo. So, but I'm just going to read off how to make the one batch. So we're going to use 2 egg yolks. So the egg yolks are the yellow parts, for those who don't know. And usually I just separate my eggs just like dipping them back and forth till I just have all the yellow. Is there a special way you do yours? Okay. Just dump yours. So when you're making the mayo, it's like super important. It's such a basic recipe. It's just the egg yolks, red wine vinegar, and oil. But it's super important to pour your oil in slowly because that's kind of what makes the mayo, I guess. If you just do it super fast, it won't turn out. And I've learned that by experience. And watch out for eggshells. Like, I'm the worst with eggshells. Apparently that's what my family says anyway. Okay, so do you want to get 1/4 cup? So there's 1/4 cup, and then just open this one. Yep. And there's that red wine vinegar. Any vinegar is fine, but personally I like the taste of the red wine. But yeah, any vinegar is fine, white vinegar, whatever. Okay, so that's 4. Yeah, so we're going to use 2 of those. So I enter my egg yolks first and then my vinegar. Then I'll put it on a blender. I'll just quickly do a quick blend, and then slowly I will add my oil, which is 1.5 cups. But like I said before, we're doubling, so we'll use 3 cups. The Ninja is a really good tool to have because it has the little pouring spout here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can just pour your oil in here, like I said, slowly, just so you can get 2 of them. You already did 2, yeah. Sorry, your head's just gonna go by. I'm just gonna use a little bit of salt. I honestly never measure my spices, but just eyeball it. Like I said, little blend. And this process of pouring the oil, let's just use this one. It's gonna be loud, so we're gonna use 3 cups. 2, 3. I think that's a lot of oil. So it's easier for you when you're pouring the oil to have like a little pouring spout there. Works a lot better. So I'm just going to start off on low. So I'm just going to check the consistency now. We kind of want like halfway mark. It should be like almost like condensed milk. And then you can move up to the higher speed just to get a little more mixing going. Okay, it's almost there. It's very important not to overturn it, so make sure you check on it a lot. If you do overturn it, sometimes it turns to butter, which we don't want. So I'm just going to give it about 30 more seconds, and we should have mayo. Right, okay, let's check it. Okay, I'm sure everyone knows the consistency of mayo, so as long as you have the perfect consistency you want, make sure you test it. If it's too sour, I would recommend adding just a pinch of salt. Let me get a spoon for taste testing. Okay, I think it's great. So since I'm going to do the regular mayo and the garlic mayo, I'm just going to scoop out half of it, and then Mackenzie's just chopping up some garlic, and I personally like garlic, so I'm going to use about for cloves, it doesn't even have to be finely chopped because we're gonna mix it right in the blender. It is important to chop the garlic though, because if you don't, it's gonna have like whole pieces of garlic in your mayo, and I don't think you want that. So I will just can these. So I just want to show you, like, one recipe makes about this much in mayo, and honestly, that could save you so much money if you start making your own mayo. So we got one, and then I'll just let it chill for now. While Mackenzie's doing the garlic, I'm going to move forward frying some bacon. One of the most highlighted burgers, or highly requested burgers that I do, is jalapeno popper. So I was thinking we can do that as to enhance the caribou burger, I guess you could say. So my popper mix, we'll do that first. We just want to add bacon and our jalapeno, but we'll fry our bacon first. Sorry. You okay? So I'm just making like little bacon-sized bits here. I like cutting my bacon with a knife. I find it a little easier. Oh, good thing. Okay, let's use half of that. That's a lot of yogurt. So let's see. Just take half of that and then put it over. Perfect. Yep, let's keep that in there. Great. Think that's enough? Okay, so it's gonna be loud again. I'm gonna turn this back on. Okay, perfect. So I'll just get this jar up and we can add it to the fridge. Okay, so I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but we're also going to be doing French fries. I do have about 4 cups of oil in this pan here. I just use vegetable oil, but it's your preference, whatever you like. This cool gadget is a lifesaver. I used to just cut up my fries, but this is the easiest thing. Let me find the perfect potato. So all I do, super easy. I think I got this from like Walmart for like $10. Just a strainer for my fries. Personally, I like yellow potatoes. I know that you could do whatever potato you like when you're deep frying. Red sometimes doesn't work best for me, so I like yellow potatoes. I'm going to wash these off and then pat them dry. It's very important to pat your potatoes dry. If you just put them in like that, you're working with oil, so it will splash you. So just make sure you pat it dry. put that on the bottom first, just so I don't mix up the flavor. Paper towels here. So while I'm doing this, we are going to start our homemade burger buns. We actually made our dough earlier just because it does take a lot of time to fruit. And I usually give it about 30-40 minutes to sit before I roll out my buns. This recipe will give you 12 buns, but honestly, I like my buns a little bigger, so I would say just 6. Okay, those are dry. So while I do the dough and share the recipe, I'm just going to get my hands to do our size for our burgers. So today we're going to be doing onion, white onion, lettuce, tomato, just the classic burger toppers. Oh, and like I said before too, our jalapeno popper, but that's mainly on the side. Not a lot of my family does like the hot dish, I guess, or the hot cheese. I need to just put them in there. Oh, cut this for just to have on top of the burger. Okay, so like I said, burger buns, we made our dough earlier. Super simple recipe, a pack of yeast. I just use the quick rise. 1 cup of water, 1/3 oil, sugar, egg, salt, and flour. I can include the recipe if requested. But right now, like I said, I have this sitting on the side. I'm just going to pour them into buns. And what I like to do is add sesame seeds on the top of it. So we'll just go ahead and start that. Sorry, my face is a little dirty. The first. So I like using a flat little cookie sheet for my buns. I don't grease it. Yeah. So my dough's risen double the size. So I'm going to take maybe about, yeah, just about a palmful. Let me pickle up, of course. I don't know, let's see, maybe we could get 12 out of this. So I like to fold the pockets in and then just go like that. So I have perfect circle. Just make sure all your dough looks the same size, just so they bake the same way. Or they will, if one's too small, that will go faster and the other one will be raw. So very important to have it all the same size. The jalapenos are really hot if you want me to do them. Okay, I'll say we're gonna get 8 out of these. Once I'm done rolling these, I'm just gonna put them to the side and let them rise for another 10 minutes. You could put a dishcloth on it to make the process a little faster, or just leave it without one, which I'm gonna do because I'm happy with the size they are now. But I think 10 more minutes will make it perfect. So we have 8 ones here. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I like sesame seeds on mine. So what I'm going to do is just cut them like this. This is just when they rise and cook. It will just honestly just be, this is not necessary at all, but I like the little things. Oh, actually, we can use the egg wash, which from our eggs whites before from the mayo, which is just right there. Mackenzie? So this is just from our egg whites from our mayo earlier. I'm just going to use it like as an egg wash base and go like that. This just helps make it golden, I think. I see a lot of people doing this. Yeah. And I'm going to put my cookie. Okay. And I'll just let this sit on the side. Okay. So get your cooking away. What I'm going to do now is, yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Yeah, this way, got this. Okay, so jalapeno pepper mix, like I was talking about earlier. So we're just, Kaylee, hi Kaylee. Okay, so we're just going to be using the cream cheese. I believe this is an 8 ounce, so I'm just going to use 4 today. So just got 4. And what do I add back eddies. Like I said, just eyeball it, your preference of your taste. Oh, I started off with that. Usually what I like doing before I do the jalapenos, I put them on the grill, but today we're just going to be doing oven cooking. So I'm just going to put them in the grill, and then this is just going to brown them, I guess, a bit. Burn them a little, and that way the peppers are a little softer. Do that in there for 2 minutes. I'm going to do our onion. Okay. So while the peppers are browning here, I'm just going to move on and I'm going to start our meat. Can you pass that a little bit, Mackenzie? Clear on there. So last night I grounded up some caribou. I just used I believe this was the hang quarter. I just grounded up some caribou. I got about 8 cups. Today we are going to be making 8 burgers. So I want to use about half of this. So I would say that's about 3 cups.
Can you see me? You can do it without the camera.
Actually, you know what? I'll use the whole thing. So that's about 4 cups of ground beef. Personally, when I cook burgers, I don't add anything like eggs, breadcrumbs, or anything. I cook my burgers like I cook my steak. The spices are basically the same also, except I add some ingredients that I need to grab.
You said you can tell.
So, okay, like I said, Worcester sauce, I add these to my steak too for marinating purpose. Just eyeball it. I would say about 1 teaspoon. Got some Cajun spices. Usually I just like coat the top of the meat. It works out to be, I would say 1 tablespoon. Salt. Garlic onion powder. And since I have a little bit of garlic left over, like the garlic chunks from earlier, I'm gonna use those. Like I said, I love garlic.
Vampire.
What?
She said she loves garlic. Vampire.
Okay, so I will just mix it up. Usually I use gloves for these because I do not like touching meat, but gloves are so limited right now in town. Okay, I don't overturn my meat too much or like using a food processor. I find that it takes the fat away, I guess. Okay, Mackenzie, want to give me that red? So you can do your classic roll your patty, but I recently found this and oh my god, life changer. So I'm just taking my meat, putting it in, and pressing it down. This will give me a perfect size. Oh my gosh.
Those freaking hamsters.
Those guinea pigs.
Yeah, guinea pigs. Or, yeah.
What the heck's wrong with that?
You,
What?
Shayna. Nobody, you can just hear them.
Yeah, they're loud, man. They
Screaming.
just squeal.
Oh my god.
Whenever
Okay, so like I said, these are the perfect size burgers. I just want to push it down. I recommend freezing your burgers prior to yeah, I don't even know what it is. Okay, no.
Just watching you while I put on my eyelashes.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Boys got busy.
Down.
Can we come over for supper?
I was planning on inviting you over. Yeah, look how much burgers I'm making.
I just joined, so I didn't see much yet.
Oh. Yeah. So I'm planning so much. My friends are online.
Don't embarrass her.
So perfect burger, like I said, put in the freezer,
No,
and they come out perfect size burgers.
I
So
said
this
don't
is what I'm going to be frying up today.
because Andrea's watching. I said don't embarrass her.
Because what?
And Andrea's watching. Like say anything embarrassing is what I mean.
Oh. Pop some in. Okay.
Okay, so my oil is about heated up now. I said 4 cups of oil, and this is about 3 potatoes. And what if I make sure the oil's ready, I'll just put my one fry in, and if it starts bubbling and coming up, then I know my oil's ready. And fried are going. And I swear I had this utensil out.
Oh crap.
Okay. Here. Okay, so 5 minutes of our burger buns resting. You can already see they're doubling. So I'm gonna put them in the oven at 350, and I only want to do these for about 8 minutes. Okay, so back to my sauce, the popper sauce. We have the 4 ounces of the cream cheese. We got our burnt jalapenos. This is just, you can either this roasting on a pan, roasting on your barbecue. And like I said, it would just make the crunch or the pepper a little more softer. So I'm just gonna make these in bite sizes. And I like leaving with seeds because it makes it a little bit more spicy.
Over here. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Gonna see you on Food Network next thing.
And this is just 3 strips of bacon. I'm gonna add my bacon grease also. This just loosens up the mix a little bit more.
Oh, these ones aren't bad.
Okay. So last strips. So this would just add a topping, like as if you're putting on your tomatoes or whatever. So we'll just have this on the side. Okay, put this on the side. Now I'm just gonna cut my onions. I'm gonna turn on my pan for my burgers. The fries, I would say about for a minute. Kenji's over there making some patties for the for burgers, and you can just fry up. Like I said, I make these ahead of time for the burger patties. You can easily throw them in your freezer, and they're just easy to cook on the grill. But today we'll just cook with the fresh meat. Kaylee, are you iPhone 8?
Yeah.
How are we doing for time? 3:40. Oh, we actually are. Okay.
You're doing this till 4 or 5?
4. I'm almost done here. So here on this is just for my serving tray for when my friends do come over to eat.
Might as well go over.
So I got my tomatoes, lettuce, onions. I will put my popper mix. You can either put your popper mix on the side. Personally, I like putting them on the burger while they're on the grill just to get hot a little. Okay. Oh, French fries. Burger buns are looking great. I'm just gonna get my station cleaned up a little just while I'm waiting on our burgers here.
Are we watching Rachel Ray, who cleans up their station while they're cooking in real life?
What?
Oh,
What do you think?
are we watching Rachel Ray, who cleans up their station in real life?
Well, right.
She wants to be professional. Yeah.
I'm hoping I'll take off after this.
Card.
And my fries, I would say another 3 minutes. So I think my pan's hot enough.
Just kidding.
And
Ouch.
okay, so now I'm gonna put our Caribou burgers in the pan. To fry. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so I'll get the mayo that we made earlier. Okay, so we got our regular mayo and the garlic mayo batch.
Oh, wow.
I find that burgers don't, or Caribou doesn't have much fat content. So if you can add something fatty to it, like I don't know, a slice of cheese or some mayo, I think it'll taste better. Okay, we'll get it plating and then oh, and when you're frying burgers, only flip it over once if you can. I know I just flipped it over like 5 times, but if you flip it over once, that will cut the moisture inside on both sides. Same thing if you're barbecuing too. Try not to flip it over too much because all these fat and the moisture will remain out. So, I'm just going to be doing a couple of cheeseburgers for me. When I do burgers, I like singles, the classic. my burgers with milk. On the pan.
Look like I have lash extensions with these ones on.
What? Because they're so long. Would you go with those to let them dry and then you could curl them?
I don't know. Curl them. I'm gonna curl them.
Okay, let's try it.
Oh, stiff.
Ow. Does it say who's all watching you?
I could see participants, yeah.
Oh,
So I have my fries here. Right when they get out the oil, I like to just use some back any seasoning salt. There's this Cajun one that just came in that's super good also. But I just sprinkle it. Delish. And there you have perfect home fries. You want to try one with this? Okay, so right now, oh my gosh, the buns look amazing. Like the perfect burger buns. I'm quite impressed with what's ever happened before. Rising is usually a hard process for me. So yeah, this looks great. So leave it there for resting. I'll just plate one for you guys just for entertainment, I guess. Okay. So, here. Oh my gosh, this recipe is like so fluffy. So there's my meal that we made earlier. It's perfect. Like, oh, that fell. Some lettuce, onion, and a nice tomato.
Do we have to get a mask from Pet Shop?
Oh, you need mask. He's going right now.
Let's do some French fries. Okay, guys. There you have it. Today we covered making moose burgers, making our sides, our homemade mayo, and our homemade buns. And I think the dish turned out perfect. So there you go. Thank you guys for participating and joining me and Mackenzie. We had a lot of fun today, I think.
I think.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Kaylee, Andrea, you can get off.
Awesome. That was great.
Oh wait, I'm just gonna stop this.
Perfect.